Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Nonnas of Stonecreek first live recording. We'd like to thank you all for coming, and I'm Mary Ellen.
I'm Maggie.
And we are
the Nonnas of Stonecreek.
Growing up in Brooklyn and the Bronx, our lives revolved around Sunday dinners with our families and our church.
We are so excited to be here, and because, like I said before, this is our very first live recording in front of an audience. So we can get to know you all a little bit. We have a couple of questions.
How many of you are Italian?
Raise your hands if you're Italian. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
How many wish you were Italian?
That's good.
So
that's
today
good.
we're all Italian.
Everybody's Italian.
We're all paisans.
We're all Italians. And that's why Maggie's making. Why don't you describe?
This is one of my nonna's and my mother's favorite recipe. It's zuppa. Zuppa is soup. Zuppa tortellini with spinach, zucchini, and salsiccia, sausage. It's got little tomatoes, but I'll go through the whole thing when we start. Oh, and then for dolce, dessert, we are going to have homemade cannolis.
Cannolis.
We stuffed 120 of them.
Oh boy, yeah. But before we get started, let everybody raise their glass. We're going to make a toast. We want to thank, first of all, our whole lifestyle team who put this whole thing together. They helped with putting up decorations, with serving, setting up. We couldn't have done it without them.
An angel.
That's right, and that's the lifestyle team. Salute.
Salute.
Wonderful. All right, so now we got that done. Maggie, take it away.
Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. Make believe we're at my grandma's house. What I did was, the first thing I put in the pot was a small onion. I chopped it up, put in 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I crushed 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. You never can have enough garlic.
Oh, goodness.
It's already in there. Then I cut up about 3 to 4 zucchinis, green zucchini. I peeled it, cut it up small, put that in. Once that got a little soft and it's sauteed, I added 2 cans. 1 petite diced tomatoes, 1 fire roasted diced tomatoes, 14 and a half ounces each. For each can, you put 1 cup of water. Okay, that was done. Then the spices are 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 a teaspoon of red crushed pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper, and 1/4 cup of fresh basil went in there. Then the last thing I'm going to put in are 2 containers of chicken broth. Mary Ellen is sauteing sausage that we took out of the casing.
Okay, so I'm going to show, well, really it's not a big deal, but you just kind of cut it and squeeze it out, because then it just kind of gets mixed in with the soup instead of being in one piece. So that's what we're doing now.
It's easy to digest when you take the casing off.
That too. Okay.
Now everyone says to me, I was a cardiac nurse, and you're telling everybody to have pork. Well, you only live once, right?
Yeah, it's not that much.
It makes it taste better.
Yeah. It's not that much. It's not like you're eating 3 sausages. It's broken up into pieces.
We
That's
cut
why
it up.
It works. Yeah.
All right, so now the chicken broth is in. I'm going to cover it. Once I know everything has kind of settled down, then I'm going to add in a couple of cups of fresh spinach and then a whole package of 5 cheese tortellini into there.
Now, does everybody know what a tortellini is? All right, it might not be well known. What it is, it's a very small ring-shaped pasta with a cheese or meat stuffing. And it really comes from the Italian word tortello, which means a little cake in Italian. So it's a pasta like a little ravioli in a different shape, but that's tortellini. And now we're getting this
Yeah, once
sausage
she's
nice
done, we'll
and
put it in the
brown.
pot.
And then, right, it'll go in the pot. And in the meantime,
Yeah, it's a one-pot meal, so everything goes in one pot. We're gonna top it off with a little Lucatelli Pecorino Romano cheese, the best.
ooh,
That's gonna go on top of it, and you're gonna enjoy that.
yeah.
Now, the cannolis. The cannolis was my mother's recipe. My mother has been gone 30 years. She would have been 103 this year. This was her original recipe. I keep it in plastic. And when I read how she made the cannoli shells, and I've made them before, she fried everything in oil in Crisco. I was like, oh. But these were the forms that you wrapped the dough on these forms. You fried it in the Crisco. And then once they cooled off, you peeled it off. And then the filling is ricotta, milk, ricotta, milk, sugar, vanilla, and cornstarch. So you make like a custard on top of the stove. I put everything in it. You whip the ricotta. I put it in the refrigerator. It got congealed.
Right.
And then we stuffed them yesterday.
With a pastry tube.
It would have been a
we
little
stuffed
too
them.
much to do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. But here's an interesting fact. Cannolis were invented in Sicily, and we're Sicilian. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, but not as recently as you might think. According to an online source, back in the 9th or 10th century, they were introduced. And cannoli really means, it's another word for a reed. And back then, in the 9th or 10th century, they didn't have forms. They wrapped the dough around a reed and then cooked it that way to make the cannoli. So that's just, if you're ever on Jeopardy, okay, you'll know.
Now you
Who
could
invented
dip it in pistachio, but I didn't know who had nut allergies, so we
Right,
stayed
right.
away.
So we stayed away from
used
that.
little semi-morsel chocolate chips, so I hope you enjoy it. We already tasted it, our husbands did, and everybody said, and my
that's
husband
pretty
never
good.
liked ricotta, and now he loved
And
it.
now he likes it,
Okay, so while this is cooking,
right?
I am going to tell a joke, because that's what I'm known for. And if you watch episode 2, you got to see my joke about spaghetti. But this is about Ethel and Mabel. They live at Highpoint, and they were having breakfast together. So Ethel looks at Mabel, and she says, Mabel, what's in your ear? Ethel takes it out. She goes, oh my God, it's a suppository. She goes, now I know where my hearing aid went.
But bump.
Right up. Okay,
Very
my
good.
second joke,
One
and I'm
more.
done. Okay, you like this one.
This
So Giuseppe has his walker, and he's in High Point, and he's going. He heard they're having an ice cream social. He's going, and he's struggling to get there. He gets there. He climbs up on the stool, and he says to the young girl, I want a banana split supreme. She goes, crushed nuts? He goes, no, it's just arthritis. Bada boom.
Bada boom. Those are cute. Those are really cute. I think the sausage is almost done.
Yeah, you could put that in.
All right, let me turn
Yeah.
this off.
We
All
love
right.
jokes.
Ooh,
It feels good to laugh.
right?
What's better than laughing and eating? Maybe choking. No, you don't want to choke.
No.
Okay, so this is going in.
All right. Now, we got our very first fan letter. So if anybody wants to send us a fan letter or make comments on Facebook or YouTube, go right ahead. We love it. But this lady actually wrote and sent it by email, and I'll read it to you. Well, dear Mary Ellen, I don't know why, but she meant it for both of us. She starts out with my book. She says, after reading your book, The Love Letter Ghost, and watching your Nonnas of Stonecreek on YouTube, her husband, she says, my husband encouraged me to write to you. I could relate to your Italian heritage as I am also Sicilian. And she lived on Long Island many years ago before she came to Florida. So first she talks about my book. It was Gramps. He's a character that everybody loves. It's a romance novel. It's part romance, part comedy, part historical romance. Anyway, she loved Gramps and all his Italian expressions and antics. She laughed out loud. And bingo, there was a really funny bingo scene in it. She says she brought back memories of when her mother used to take her to church bingo.
And watching you cook with Nonna Maggie brought me back to Sunday dinners with family, sitting on the telephone books when I was too small to reach the table. With my grandpa at the head, I could go on and on. Thank you so much for sharing all your memories and stories with us. We hope it will continue. Your neighbor, Terry Garcia?
Kushia, yeah, yeah. Now, how many of you remember the phone books? I know I do, right? Right? Depending on how young you were, you had 2 or 3, and then you graduated to nothing. But yeah, and all those Sunday dinners, right, Maggie?
And before there was a dishwasher, we were the dishwashers.
Oh, my gosh.
Even if we had to stand on a stool.
Right. And all the good food, the pastas. I mean, the families were so much bigger back then. You know, most of them are gone now, but we still try and keep the tradition of Sunday dinners and bring together as much of our family and friends as we can for these
And that's
special
what we're trying to
occasions.
recreate with the Nonnas.
Yeah.
You know, one of my best memories is there must have been about 20 of us around a table half this size. And my mother used to say to me, you better get the first round because there won't be a second round. Won't be any left.
Get it while it's hot, right?
Yeah, a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And it's sad, you know, we're getting old too. We're both 71. Well, she will be in 3 weeks.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I'm telling the truth.
That's it. We're the same
But
age
we look
for 6
good, don't
months.
we?
I'm telling you. All right.
And we said we're living the dream.
Yes. It's never too late.
Never.
It's never too late. I wrote my novel when I was in my 60s, and I have another book coming out. It's a children's book, but the point is, it's never too late. If you want to do something, do it, and as much as you can for as long as you can.
I was in my 30s when I went to nursing school.
Yeah.
So
Late
I
start.
never gave up.
No.
Yeah, and now we're doing our second career.
Our second career, right? Oh my goodness.
Or maybe third. I don't
You
know.
never know. You never know where this takes us.
Yeah.
So how are we doing?
Oh, wait,
here?
we're doing good here. This is,
Ooh.
can you smell it? This will be ready. Yeah. Oh. This will be ready soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
If you're Italian or just wish you were, my novel, The Love Letter Ghost, is the book for you. The story takes place on Long Island, New York, when Angie suddenly breaks her engagement and her Italian grandfather hatches a scheme to reunite the couple. The pasta hits the fan when his plan backfires, while a mysterious ghost magically writes love letters to Angie. A fun, fast read you won't put down until the identity of the ghost is revealed. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Goodreads, Kobo, and Apple Books.
All right, so let's show them the cannolis.
Oh my goodness. 120 cannolis.
Holy
Oh,
cannoli.
Holy cannoli is what I shouldn't
All
turn
right.
my back to the camera.
They look so pretty. Molto bella. Okay, so now a cannoli wouldn't be a cannoli unless you give it some powdered sugar. Whoops. This was my mother's too, so it's an antique.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I said, I only have one son and he's not married and he doesn't have any children. And I said, when I die, he's going to throw all my junk out. I almost said the other word, but I didn't say it. All right. So I might as well use it now.
Oh, look at those cannoli with the.
All right.
Everybody's going to get one and a sample of our delicious soup. Well, we hope it. You think it's delicious. We like it. Oh, here's another tray.
There was a scene in The Godfather about cannolis. Something about put the gun away and give me a cannoli or something like that.
Leave the gun, take the
Yeah,
cannoli.
that's it. Leave the gun, take the
Take
cannoli.
the cannoli. That's a famous line. Because apparently the cannoli was more important than the gun.
Okay,
Wow,
2 more trays.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at
Mary
that.
Ellen had cannoli in her hair, on her shoes.
Oh my God, the cannoli cream was everywhere.
I thought she was going to be a cannoli.
It was fun though.
We were doing this while our husbands were sitting by the pool having vodka tonics. And we were drinking a little wine now, don't worry.
Oh yeah. We had our share.
That's
Yeah.
right. We had fun.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I don't know if Mary Ellen told you, but we have a website now. We have a Facebook page.
Right.
What else?
Oh, email address.
Yeah.
We'll probably
Whoop.
put it up on the screen. Oh, look
Yeah.
at that, Maggie. Look at that.
That is going.
That's going good.
This is a good stove, Angel.
Yeah.
I maybe need this at home.
Right? So we cook outside.
Okay, so now it's time to put the tortellini in. That
Yep.
only takes a few minutes.
Yeah.
They blow up. It's fresh. I get it. I shouldn't say Publix, but I will.
Yeah.
It's
Put
the
in-
Buitoni.
They're one of the only one. Well, there's a couple of manufacturers, but that's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Celentano makes
frozen
The
ones.
frozen ones, right.
Yeah.
These are fresh.
I like the fresh.
Yeah.
So far for our show, the first show, you made, tell them what you made.
Broccoli rabe with sausage and beans. Oh, my goodness. I mean, if you're Italian, and even if you're not, you could try it. It came out pretty good. That was our first episode. We wanted to make something pretty simple because we're new at this.
Yeah.
And it worked out really good. And then Maggie made,
Escarole and beans with ditalini pasta.
yeah.
These are things you don't get in a normal Italian restaurant.
No.
You go to Francesca's, Pasta Fair, Little Joey, and I go,
I know, yeah. It
I
gives you the regular
can't eat, when I'm so used to the best.
Yeah,
You know,
what
it's
we
hard
make at home.
But there are some things I like, in some of the restaurants. But
And you made the sauce and meatballs.
oh,
and
since episode 2, I
episode
did
2.
spaghetti with sausage and meatballs.
Yeah,
And I
that
gave
was-
all the secrets of how I make my meatballs.
So you have to watch it.
You gotta watch it.
On YouTube, episode 2.
And you gotta listen to my spaghetti joke. It's a good joke.
It's a good one. It's a good one. And here we are, episode 3. Now, episode 4, we plan on a Halloween special. But we'll see. We have some ideas planned, and so that'll be, I'm not sure, I know what we're cooking, that's right. But
Yeah.
I won't give away
The secret.
our secret or our surprise costumes for
Yeah.
episode 3. Yeah, well, you'll have to watch for that. And then we hope to do a Christmas episode, which will be typical Italian Christmas food.
Yeah.
food.
And
So-
our husbands are always our taste testers.
Yeah.
When they're on time.
Well, we can always count on them.
Yes,
We can always count on
We
them.
can. So let's salute again.
Right.
There's
Get
nothing
ready.
like saluting.
Right.
In
Salute.
Italian, you say salute or chin chin.
Chin chin. Right. Here's to everyone at Highpoint and the Nonnas.
And Barbie going to Mexico.
Yeah.
But this was a lot of fun. We hope you enjoyed our show. We hope you're going to stick around and
Oh, you
savor some
you
of it.
have to have some cannoli and soup.
We'll be happy to come around and talk to you and meet you and see what you think of the soup. Okay?
Okay. And we just want to, in closing, again, thank everyone from Stonecreek, from Highpoint. And just one little note, remember, we are what we eat, so you might as well make it something good. Ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.